Yeah, so like yeah, the screen lock video got disrupted, but let's continue. This is um, Ezekiel 37 and verse 15. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it for Judah, and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick, and write upon it for Joseph the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions. Right? Because remember, our our people were separated. You know what I mean? Back in the Kings, right? Where the 12 tribes basically split, or the kingdom I should say was split into two, right? You have the house of Jacob, right, and the house of Joseph. I should say the house of Judah and the house of Joseph, right? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was one house, and then you have the house of Ephraim, or the house of Joseph, which consisted of the other 10 tribes. See? No. Right, so continuing, them split, right? So take one stick for the house of, for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when the children, and when the children of thy people shall ask unto thee, saying, Wilt thou show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. You see me? And that is a manifestation, you see me, of Salakia. What you're seeing when I say the Hebrew Israelites, you're seeing the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, different tribes basically. You're seeing the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, along with the tribes of Ephraim, Israel, coming together as one. That is a manifestation again. That is another sign, of our people coming back together. But again, because our people don't know them, don't consider them, naga see. So these things are these are some beautiful events taking place, right? The fact that our people actually are come back together, and that is that unity that IUIC displayed, right? Which this man has said that is that all him saw was some weak men standing up. Bro, come on, yo. Once you're in the truth, you push the 100% truth, you're very powerful, yo. And as me say, that power move was actually done by the Heavenly Father himself. You see me? Something that you will never ever see Jake do on them own. You will never ever see a group of black men do that shit on them own, yo. Right? Look on Kyrie Irving example. Which other group stood up in solidarity and say, yo, we stand with Kyrie Irving? Which other group do that, yo? Because everybody, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, all of them bend over and turn them back. Because them no want to get whipped. Them no want to lose them little assets the master give them. Majority of the NBA are so-called black men, yo. If all of them did stand up and say, nah, we're not going to take this, what we not do to Kyrie Irving, and decide to say, yo, them stop play, you think them are going to cancel all of them on the contract? See? We're more powerful than what we even think, yo. You see me? And this is not no promotion of the no black, quote unquote, black community. You see me? We don't subscribe to blackness or black community. We are Israelites. Black is not an identity. See? A black man, that's not an identity, yo. See? Yeah. As I said, I don't want to make this too long. Just like I read. Shot the last precept here. You see me? I think this one is very beautiful. You know, I think this one might answer that question where I ask if you say sure. You see me? As a matter of fact, I could read Revelation 19 and 10 first, and then we'll go into that afterwards. Right, so you must have to show it, right? And we don't show you, say, oh, look, the only sign you're going to get are the sign of the prophets. And this is why. This is Revelation 19 and verse 10. It says, alright, so this is Revelation 19 and 10. Alright, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship God, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Right? So as I said, as we read before, it tells us, oh, no other sign are going to be given except the sign of the prophet Jonas. Right? Because the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Now, let's jump right into this prophecy. You see me? I'm going to show you. Say, oh, there are other things to come. You just need to build, sit back and wait. You see it? So this is Baruch 4 and verse 24. It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our God. Right, so our neighbors have seen our captivity. Seen, starting from as a matter of fact, they've had an hand in our captivity, especially Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man, right? They have all had an hand in our captivity and our downfall, right? But shortly they are going to see our salvation from our power, and we are very close to that time. See? Which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. See, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from God, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto God, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Right? So, he must, at one point, him even say, oh, him no one believe in our book, we cursed him, bruv. The book didn't curse we. We caused the curses upon ourselves, right? Because of our disobedience. That's why we come over here in a slavery. That's why we are suffered to this very day. That's why our people lack intelligence. Our people lack the ability to reason. See? Our people are continuously kill them one another out. See? The book didn't curse we. We already got the forewarning. Say, yo, if we do not obey, then these curses are going to come upon us. Oops. So, okay. Right? And that's exactly what happened. But at the end of the day, we still are going to get salvation. We still are going to get saved. Right? We still are going to return unto our God. Seeing? And be blessed. And no more shall we sin, you see me, for them things that happen to we again. We are going to learn we lesson basically. That's it. That's it. So I think that's it for now. Alright, so hopefully this was edifying. I want to call Allah, Ya Hawbashim, Hawshai, Basharaka, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and truth.